Tonight I am going to do a little haul, which will include some home and body sort of wellness products, because this is a bookish ASMR channel. There will be a couple of books included as well. I have a peppermint tea here, and I was thinking, like, the next time that I would be doing a video, that it would be more spring-like where I am, but this morning I woke up and it was once again below zero. It's supposed to get up in double digits. I'm talking about Celsius right now. So I'm not sure what these temperatures are in Fahrenheit, but when I say like -2 Celsius, that means that it is below freezing and it can potentially snow if there's precipitation. So I can't believe it's almost the end of April and still not very spring-like here. So I've included these flowers with my little setup here. I do see some signs, and I really think everything's going to explode this weekend. And by explode, I mean blossoms and buds that are just ready to burst are going to do just that this weekend when the temperatures will be way up there. So I'm going to get into this haul right now after taking a little sip of this tea. And I probably have to move the candle back to give myself some room for what I'm about to show you. So I'll start first with some body care products. So this is the Body Shop, and they recently closed a lot of their stores. So I had to travel a bit to get to the store closest to where I live. They shut the previously closest one down, and you can't order from their website unless that's changed. Yeah, they also stopped online shopping. Let me know if that's changed, but the reason why I really stick with this brand is because I have suffered with a little bit of eczema in my life, which is like a dry skin, and I sometimes would have it on my hands. It's pretty good right now, but that's because I use their body butter. I've literally tried everything: prescriptive steroid creams and like very expensive creams and very natural creams. I've tried it all, and the Body Shop creams really work for me. So that was an unexpected benefit of these creams, because I always used to just love the smell of them. So I'll start right now showing you this coconut body butter. It's basically cook most of our meals from scratch. They're often simple, but to save time because I also work. And everyone pitches in, which is nice, but I do lead that activity, and so my hands are in water quite a bit, and I definitely need a good cream. And even though this is a body butter, I use it primarily on my hands, and it really, really helps. It also smells amazing. So if you are like me and you cook a lot, or maybe you do something with your hands, this is really great. I also garden, and I try to wear gardening gloves most of the time, but still. So that is the first thing. Here's the shower gel. I love this. It's mango. It's the mango, and it smells so nice. It's, if you like fruity but not too fruity, you might like this. It has like a slight peppery tone to it, which just makes the fruit a little more subtle than something like a strawberry or a peach. And again, I am someone who, I enjoy scents, but I can be quite sensitive to scents as well. So I have to be really careful. Just checking the petals to make sure that they're not getting hot from the candle back there. So yeah, this shower gel has a very tolerable scent to me. I don't sneeze. I don't get a headache from it. I know there are some people who cannot tolerate any scent at all, and I understand that, but I'm very lucky that I can tolerate some scents. So this is one. The other one is their grapefruit shower gel, and I can tolerate this as well, very well. And it's not too over the top, but it is just a nice fresh scent. It's really weird that we rarely have planes flying overhead, and as soon as I start filming a video, there's basically an air show happening out there. Not really. I will make sure that I edit out any vehicle sounds out there. So those are the two shower gels. And what else is in here? Again, I have tried so many face creams, and some of them really bother the skin around my eyes. But when I use this, it is the Aloe Soothing Day Cream. Soothing is right. I don't have any of those problems, ever. So this is moisturizing. It's light, but it keeps you moisturized. They have a night cream, but I just find I don't need it that much moisture. Like, I have normal skin. When my skin is feeling healthy, it's quite normal. It's quite in between dry last year or two, have put this product in new packaging, and I like it. It's glass, so I just love this so much. And the other thing I was out of was this facial buffer, gently exfoliate as you cleanse. So it has a little strap along there, so you can put your fingers in there, and it's quite nice. Sometime I'll show the facial cleansers and things that I use. Not much, but because I have sensitive skin, I've always used Clinique. So I'll show you what I use another time. So that's what I got from the Body Shop. And I'm going to just put this back. So next, I have a little story to go with what's in here. It's about a Christmas present I received more than a year ago. It was a diffuser, and after a little bit, it just started leaking. And so the person who got it for me said that they would get me another one. So the day that we went to the mall that has the Body Shop in it, we also went and picked up this diffuser. Is that what it's called? I don't know. And I've heard a lot about this store, but I've never actually bought anything from them. I'd love to know if you've bought anything from Sage. Their products, like their essential oils, seem really good. And this paper here, this paper here, it smells like the store. It smells so good. Now again, because I'm sensitive to the scents, I had to be really careful even being in the store. So this store, it was pretty good on my allergies. I was doing okay in there, but I decided to go, instead of getting a blend, I just moved the very loud bag. So here's the diffuser, and here's the scent that I got. They had quite a few blends, and I just, for my first time using Sage, I didn't want to try something that had a lot of scents in it, so I got something very simple. A very simple scent, meaning just one scent, a pure scent, and this is grapefruit. It's citrusy, but it's light. It's not something that I would normally go for in terms of like a home scent. I normally would do something warm, like cinnamon, vanilla, something spicy, but I just really like this for the spring, and I have not used it yet, but I'm really excited this up is because the one that I currently have that I take on all my walks, which is at least twice a day with my dog, it's about this big and has this huge handle, and I thought it was great because it held so much, but it's actually not great because I never even fill it up halfway, and it's heavy and bulky. So this is so much lighter and simpler. So the things we get excited about. I actually left it like this and haven't used it, even though I bought it a couple of weeks ago, because I wanted to feature it here. So I'm really excited to start using this today. Later tonight when I do a final walk with my dog. Here is the next thing. It is a fairly large box, and I'll show you the top of it. It's got these flowers and this dragonfly right here, this fern, and what are these? Are these violets? I got this box at HomeSense because I'm trying to declutter a little bit. I'm trying to make space in my set of drawers, and they were packed full, and I had one whole drawer filled with these scarves that I put in here. I have inherited some beautiful scarves, some silk scarves, and just some simple fashion scarves from my mother, who used to wear these, and they look so cute, and she'd tie them and wear them under a coat, tie them in a little, I guess not a bow, but just a little knot, a little fashionable knot. And I also have my own collection of scarves, not too many, but a few, and this is like magnetic, so I'm not going to show everything that's in here, but I'll just show you one that is mine that I got. So it's gonna be loud probably. Yeah, so I will silence that. So here's a scarf. It's cute. It's got zebras. Let's see. And when it's tied, you don't really see the zebras, but it's just the I for sure am. So, not to, like, I've been doing it for years. I'm not that concerned about it really, but like if you have regular floss, I'm not shaming anyone, or I just really wanted to try this and see if it was better. It was like $2 more, maybe more, like maybe $3 more than typical floss. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but so far so good. I really like it. It does not leave any kind of residue. There's only one drawback. It, for me anyway, my teeth are kind of like strong. They're like, my molars are like very touching, pretty close together, and so when I floss, it occasionally breaks, and that's, you know, not to be desired, but overall, I'm preferring this floss to the standard floss I usually get. Now for books. This book I got for my partner, who is bilingual and speaks French and reads French, and I'm quite envious about that. I'm trying to brush up on my French too, so that I can read in French, read French novels in French as opposed to translated. So the description of this is in French, of course, and maybe in another video I'll read this, or I'll try to. But today I'll just tell you that it is a Canadian author. I think from Quebec area. And the story is about, it's fictional, but based on his grandparent, who, I'm not sure if it's a grandparent or a great-grandparent, who is of Innu or indigenous background, and it's the story, I think it's a love story as well. So I got this. It has photographs. I think the photographs are like, the photographs, oh, it's a work of fiction. Did I already say that? And I think it's this genre called like autofiction, where it's fictional but based on a lot of real events. There's a map in here. If you're someone who loves a book with a map. And I'm just looking for, look at this. That's what they're using for for a bookmark. And you should see our books. We've got receipts and paper towels as bookmarks, and like almost anything and everything. Okay, so here's what I mean. Here's a picture here. I'm pretty sure it's a picture of the relative. So I will definitely come back and read this in French, and then I'll try to do a little translation, but I'm going to get help before I do that. Isn't that nice? It looks like it's a river of some kind, maybe. Really was published. A sharp-eyed reader soon noticed that around 40 common words concerning nature had been dropped. The words were no longer being used enough by children to merit their place in the dictionary. The list of these lost words include acorn, adder, bluebell, dandelion, fern, heron, kingfisher, newt, otter, and willow. Among the words taking their place were attachment, blog, broadband, bullet point, cut and paste, and voicemail. The news of these substitutions, the outdoor and natural being displaced by the indoor and virtual, became seen by many as a powerful sign of the growing gulf between childhood and the natural world. In response, Robert McFarlane and Jackie Morris set out to make a spell book that would conjure back 20 of these lost words and the beings they name from acorn to wren. By the magic of word and paint, they sought to summon these words again into the voices, stories, and dreams of children and adults alike, and to celebrate the wonder and importance there's a bird on this page too. So this is a really beautiful book to have on a coffee table and to just read, a couple of pages at a time. It's got such beautiful art that it's just so beautiful to go in and look at the pages over and over and share with young people too when they visit, or if you have children living in your home. It's a really special book. So that is everything that I wanted to share today. If you are still listening and not sleeping, I wanted to mention also that I am currently working on the next video, which is the highly requested desk setup. So that will be quite exciting because it is